Welcome back into Coach Prime's Playbook. Time now to get to know our first player of the season, Shane Cokes. Your 6th year in college, second at CU. So let me ask you, how are you approaching your last dance?
Enjoying it for all it is.
Let's address this sweat first, because I don't want y'all to just think he just came up here sweaty and funky. Now, he just came out of the weight room and he ran right up. That's why he's still perspiring, even though I don't know who was in charge of that to turn that on right now, because I'm about to sweat too.
Yes, I feel quite warm.
Okay, now my bad.
I appreciate you, Coach.
Yeah.
But enjoying it for all it is, like taking it all in. Obviously the season, the guys, coaching staff, just really enjoying this thing and doing what we set out to do last year and completing it this year.
Shane, I remember last year, you were one of the first guys we talked to outside the indoor practice facility in that little lobby. You'd kind of just gotten here from Dartmouth, and it just stood out. You're just a natural-born leader, and you talked about approaching that role while being, in a new place. Now you're in year 2. You're set here. My question for both of you, I'm going to start with Coach. What are your expectations for Shane now in year 2, on and off the field?
Well, I want him to, and that's what he's done, consistency. I mean, I'm talking about going with the type of motor that he has, but to be consistent with it and to understand the offenses and the complexity of the line and the schemes and where the block is coming from. And he's taken all that as a challenge, and he has been balling, man. I'm proud of him.
Well, how about for you? What are your goals?
Same thing, being consistent and playing, and then leadership also. I think a few times last year, I wasn't doing the job I need to do, so I need to be better at that. Of course, with the D-line, but the defense as a whole and team also, just really accepting and taking on that responsibility in every form that I see it in.
We are excited about what this defensive line can do this year. But tell us, what's it like working with Coach Warren Sapp?
It's crazy. It's crazy. Like I say it all the time, like, it's weird to have a Hall of Famer as your coach, because it just seems so regular nowadays, just being with him every day. But you forget how special that is sometimes, and I just try and remind myself every day that he's out there and soak everything in that he's teaching me, from whether it's pass rush moves, run game, no matter what, just soak it in and just be around him and just really accept and try and enact every teaching that he gives me.
Who's the toughest, Sapp or D-Luke? But you got 2 pros out there. Yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Because D-Lou don't play.
He don't play.
Don't play.
I'll probably say D-Lou. I think his energy, they both bring energy every day, but it's different. I think Sapp, at least nowadays, like his energy more playful. He can get in that serious mode, but D-Lou always on it, whenever he hit the field. Not to say that he just like serious all the time or anything like that, but just like you check in every time you step between those white lines with him.
Tell them the difference of the talent level from a year ago to now.
I say it's vast. I think the biggest thing is just want to energy. I think it's a just different mindset in the room, I would say, from ends to D tackles. Like everybody's focused on this season, the goals, and D-line as a whole. Like I say, the difference between this year and last year, we were family. That's right. Like we really play together. We want each other to get better and excel in everything that we do. And that's just how we work. We work together, we lose together, we do everything together. So, just keeping that same mindset and focus and bringing that energy every day is what separates us.
We got Game 1 on Thursday. You got a really tough FCS school. How are you approaching North Dakota State?
Like it's anybody in the country. Like we playing Alabama, like we playing Ohio State. I mean, go 1-0 this Thursday, 1-0 next week, but it starts Thursday. India's a good team, disciplined team, coached well, history, winning FCS championships. So they're coming to play, and we got to match that and excel against that and beat them at their game.
That's right.
What do you think might surprise fans this year about this Buffs team?
Great question.
That's a good question. I think the focus. I think, we have all the glitz and glamour, all the show and everything like that. But I think the biggest thing this year that's been different that I've seen is just us inside these 4 walls. I don't think it's letting any of the outside noise get in, because I think at times last year we kind of let that affect us. And I think this year it's like no matter you with us, you against us, like it's really with this team, with the coaching staff, with the support staff. One what says it matters. There's nobody else. It's just us, and we got to reach that goal on our own.
I love it. Hey, that wraps up this segment. Perfect timing. He's got perfect timing, too. We will be right back after this.